Alright, so it's like really windy outside, so I'm testing the windscreen on this thing to see how well it can work. But anyways, I was thinking of doing some kind of a day in the life video. Day in the life of things that I do. Get a better recap of what's going on in these videos. Kind of random sometimes. Alright, but to do that, I'll need to go back. So the generic answer to the question, what do you do, is this. I am a consultant who helps businesses and brands to align with their goals and strategies so that they can reach their audience with confidence and clarity. But that's pretty vague. In action, that means that I meet with clients and go over their business. Now, in most of the videos, I label those as meeting number 1 or meeting number 2. Meeting number 1, and I've mentioned that that's in the insurance industry, but that's really only the tip of the iceberg. It involves going really deep with clients who really care about their business and what they do and really want to grow together. It's about connecting, but like on a real level with yourself, with your business, and with where you want to go in your future, so with your goals. And you know, even when it comes to insurance, like it's not just about getting the cheapest rate, and it's not even about just covering up that accident that happened last week. You know, for example, meet Bob. Bob owns an awesome tech consulting business. You know, and Bob has done so well for his clients. He's learned a lot about what they do that he's come up with a product that he can manufacture to help them do what they do better and for him to grow and expand his company. When Bob came to me, you know, we went over his company, and manufacturing is a whole different beast from consulting. I met with Bob and I learned about what he did in the past, how he's done really well for himself and for his clients. We also went over Bob's dream of going into manufacturing, and then went over some best practices so that he can make that transition as smoothly as possible and avoid any roadblocks that might show up. Bob now has an awesome manufacturing and consulting business. He's properly covered, and he has me as a resource should any issues arise, so both he and his clients are able to grow together and do what they love. You know, that's like a snapshot of what happens in like the meeting number 1s and 2s that I never record. You know, most of the time I can't actually record due to privacy laws and legal reasons, but the majority of my business happens through the networking that I do. You know, meeting with other inspired and inspiring people, and you know, this meeting with people who are just doing great things in the world. And sometimes these meetings and this networking results in us going over their business together. Other times it shows up as a podcast interview.
What drives me, I think, is entrepreneurship. And it's weird because I would never consider myself an entrepreneur.
I also don't talk about that much, but it's where they share their expertise and their wisdom on my show with, you know, reaching thousands of people all over the internet over, you know, month over month. Sometimes these networking meetings turn into a video. Most of the videos that I make, at least for this project of like making a video every single day, those are about my life, like an online journal of sorts. But other times, you know, it might be a trailer, or it might be like sort of like a content for an event or an individual. I don't really advertise the whole video making part, but it does happen on occasion. The underlying principle, like why I'm running around the city doing all these meetings or meeting all these people, is like there is like a question or like a, you know, this concept of why. Like, why do I do what I do? Like, what makes me, what drives me? What am I passionate about? I'm passionate about people, and I'm about inspired individuals and inspiring other individuals and meeting and talking about what we love doing. It's, you know, a question that I always ask myself, and I tend to ask other people when I meet with them as well. It's like, why do you do the business that you're in? You know, when you have that kind of clarity, it makes our interaction much more meaningful, and also make sure that we can work best together if we can work together. All right, so that was a really quick weird summary of what I do on the daily. So I hope I have enough B-roll to go ahead and like just overlay, get a visual of that too, because otherwise this is going to be very weird looking video, me talking in a room. So anyways, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.